Before we dig into the mechanics of managing network settings, I want to start you off with an overview of the tools that are available to manage the network settings on Linux. Network settings are stored in a series of text files, which can be a little bit tricky to deal with, and which are located in different places on different distros. In order to manage settings in these files more easily and more reliably, there are some tools that change the settings for us. One tool you're likely to come across in documentation or on older systems is the now obsolete ifconfig from the NetTools suite of utilities. If you're taking this course to refresh your knowledge, it's time to put ifconfig in the past. If you're taking the course to learn about networking for the first time, skip ifconfig altogether. The replacement for ifconfig is IP or iproute on Red Hat Enterprise Linux. I'll show you how to use that to find information and make temporary changes. And I'll also show you NetworkManager, the other primary tool for interacting with network settings. NetworkManager has a couple of different programs that we'll see, like NMCLI, NMTUI, and so on. There's also graphical interfaces for NetworkManager, like NM Connection Editor, but they all interface back to the NetworkManager service. The idea is to make an easier and more consistent way of working with networking configurations and changes across distros. We can use NetworkManager to make permanent changes to our configuration. Of course, this being Linux, there's manual ways to make permanent changes to the network configurations as well. Chances are you have IP or iproute installed on your system, and if you're using a recent version of your distro, you probably have NetworkManager installed too. We'll find out how to check that in the chapter on NetworkManager.